babies. Oh, there's... Lockett, you've been in the house eating all day. Why are you begging for food? There's one Noir. That's little... No, yeah, that's little Noir. Okay. Oh, I'm going to trip over y'all. There's the other Noir. There we go. We got double Noir. Don't turn the phone the wrong way, woman. You're screwing it up, woman. Let me adjust these bowls. Okay, here we go. I'm not going to bother y'all. Y'all keep eating. I'm trying to get it all in the bowl instead of y'all's head because that's just left over for raccoons, scissor stealing raccoons, and possums. If I could just get it in the bowl instead of your head, it would be great. Okay? Oh, one person was here, but they're like, I don't want to see this crazy woman putting out cat food. I've got a life to live. It's Friday night. I'm going partying. Screw this crap. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, beautiful glue. Hey, it's Ruth. Hello, Ruth. Thank you for being here this evening, Ruth. It's always nice to see you. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to be here. I know the camera doesn't show it, but look, Ruth, it is a beautiful glow going on back there. A gorgeous sunset. And the cats are all here eating. Hey, it's Maya. Hey, Maya. Thank you for being here this evening, Maya. I truly do appreciate it. Hope you had a great day, Maya. We've got a nice glow going on back there. I don't know if y'all can sort of see it. Kind of in the center of the screen. It's a beautiful glow. I know Fridays are not, and Saturdays are not always the best time to do a live stream because people are busy and people have lives and they go places and they do things. I used to. It's been a long time. I'm not talking about any recent history. I'm talking about many years ago, back when I was married, we would go out. But thank you all for being here. I truly do appreciate it. I hear a barking dog. I'm so sorry about that. Uh-oh, I heard a growl. I don't know who's growling. Oh, it shows 14 in the chat. A lot of people will like to hang out and not actually participate. That's fine. I understand. Oh, pretty glow back there. Pretty, pretty. It's just, you can sort of see it between those trees. I get way too excited by sunsets. And sunrises. We haven't had a nice sunrise here in a while. It's been foggy and stuff like that. Hope everyone's had a great day. And for those of you who do work during the week, I hope you have a great weekend. So many people say, oh my God, happy Friday. Oh, happy weekend. And, you know, if you're not doing that 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, weekends don't really mean anything. Weekends only mean something for people who work in the 5 days a week. But when I worked, I always had to work on Saturday. Saturday was always an important day. So my weekends were always Sunday and Monday. And it's very warm here, everyone. Very warm. Let me look. Oh, I hear growlies. Why are we growling? It was like earlier, it was like 79, probably really 80. And yes, Ruth, yes, I agree. I mean, I did always enjoy everything I did, but I tell you, when it was time to get those few days off, it was nice. It's like, oh, I got a couple of days to myself to do what I want. I started a little later, hoping that it would be better for people to be able to show up, but maybe not, because I do know people have things to do. Nice sunset back there, everyone. 14 people here, 5 thumbs up. Thank you all very much. I truly do appreciate it. Over here we have Locket, hydrating. And they do enjoy that muddy water. Okay, they have other places they can drink water, but they like the muddy water. Well, hello, Spine Ticks. Thank you for being here this evening. I truly do appreciate it. I hope you're having a wonderful day, my friend. I'm going to try to angle it to where we can see sort of the sunset between the trees and cats at the same time. Let's frame it. Well, okay, Spine Ticks, I understand completely. I would love to go have a family dinner. I don't have any family. All my family's gone, unfortunately. But you have a great evening, Spine Ticks. Thank you for being here. I truly do appreciate it. Hey, Icon. Hey, Icon. Thank you for being here this evening. It's always nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. They heard something. Look, their ears are up. They're like, oh, we heard something. We're alert. We're looking. That is pretty back there. It doesn't show up on camera, but I'll aim it up there and y'all can use your imagination. Hey, Faith. Hello, Faith. Thank you for being here. I truly do appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Hey, Connie. Hi, Connie. Connie. Thank you for being here this evening. Look, there's a beautiful glow there between those big trees. I'm trying to aim it where we can see cat and sunset. Hope you're doing good today, Connie. Thanks for being here. There's Princess. Princess, Ethereal, Unnamed Kitten, Locket, Kazera, Simpendale, and Minnie Moo. They're not very hungry this evening. They're not. Sure, I'm getting a lot of notifications. Goodness. Oh, well, that's good, Connie. I just got home myself, y'all. If y'all see these mud tracks, I didn't swerve enough. I literally just got home and changed clothes, y'all. I have like a little pay-as-you-go credit card. I ain't a credit card, a debit card. And it's only as good as however much money you put on it. And it's what I use for auto pay for my cell phone. Well, Connie, thank you for asking. It's been Connie. I don't want to bring people down to talk about what's going on in my life, Connie. It's bad, but I want this to be a happy place. So, a place of tranquility. But I have this debit card that's pay as you go that I use for my cell phone. And I was like, well, let me call. There's a number you can call, automated thing that'll tell you what's left on it. And it had like $6 left on it. So I'm like, well, I'm going to go get, I went and got this. And I know it's cheap crap cat food. I know it's cheap crap cat food, but it's the best I can do, and they're eating it. I got that and like some cans of cat food for the inside cats who they're like, yeah, the kibble's okay, woman, but where's our can? So I was able to get $6 worth of stuff. And I went to Walmart at the wrong time, people. I went to Walmart where my little small town Walmart looked like a big town. The parking lot was full. You had to stand in line to get to a register. It was chaos. Hey, Rosemary. Thank you for being here, Rosemary. I hope you are feeling better. I hope your migraine is better. I understand. My mother used to have horrible migraines. So I understand completely. I hope you're doing good, Rosemary. We got Lockett over there hydrating. I don't want to leave a. I don't want to. I always spill some on the ground, and that's attracting the possums and the raccoons. And if y'all were here last night, I lost a pair of scissors to the raccoons. If you were not here for that, on the live stream, I literally lost a pair of scissors to the raccoons. And I have proof on my live stream. The raccoon picked up the pair of scissors and ran away. If someone had told me that a raccoon would pick up a pair of scissors and run away with it, I would have not believed it. And was not a large raccoon. This was kind of a half-grown raccoon, probably born this spring, like a not even full-grown raccoon, a small raccoon, picked up my pair of scissors and ran away. Well, I threw it at Rosemary. They were getting very close to my feet, and they can be aggressive. So I'm like, get out of here, raccoon. So I picked up the scissors that I opened the cat food bags with and flung it at the raccoon. And it just picked them up and ran away. I don't think it had anything to do with being shy. It was just like, why'd you go throw this at me? Not anymore, you won't. I'm taking it. And I did look for the scissors this morning. I went through I looked through the shrubs because I went to the left. They went to the left. And I'm like, they came right back. They couldn't have went too far with the scissors. No, I didn't see them. I looked through the shrubs. Nope, no scissors. Yeah, it was, Connie, it was funny because it was shocking. I'm like, my God, it just took my scissors. I was very surprised. Very surprised. But I got, I got it on camera to prove it actually happened. Well, hello, Stitching It Up. Capturing Country Life. Well, I think this might be one of your first times to my live stream. Thank you for being here, Stitching It Up. I truly do appreciate it. Everyone here, welcome, Stitching It Up. Thanks for being here this beautiful evening. I hope you're doing well. And it's Adam. Hi, Adam. I hope you and all your kitties are doing well, Adam. Thank you for being here. Up, we got a possum approaching. There is a possum approaching, everyone. It's looking, it's thinking. There it is over there. It's contemplating its next move. Oh, okay. Nawaz looking at it like, go away. This is my food. See, I'm trying to not feed extra. I'm not trying to deprive the cats. I just don't want a lot of extra food on the ground to attract possums, raccoons, or the neighborhood dogs or anything else. I'm trying to just feed my cats, and I'm doing the best I can doing that. I had to pay partially in change at Walmart today, and I'm not here trying to feed the wildlife, Yeah, the possum's wandering around behind me, Ruth. It's going somewhere. Oh, because there I see something. Well, the possum is very nearby, Maya. It's sneaking around, contemplating its next move. We got Nawa here hydrating. Oh, Adam. Well, that's good that it doesn't show any blockage, like he hasn't eaten something that shouldn't be there. So that's good news. Um, trying to get this phone in the right position. Hey, Catitude. Thank you for being here this evening, Catitude. I truly do appreciate it. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for stopping by. The possum is back behind me somewhere. It's making a wide circle behind me. Yeah, Connie, I agree. There is good. Connie, sub-Q means subcutaneous fluids that you have to. Oh, it's hard to do. I've done it to a couple of cats. I hate giving subcutaneous fluids. They give you a large needle that you insert under the skin, not into the skin, but under it. You gotta lift the skin and let the bag flow in to a certain point. They give you like an IV bag, and yeah, I've done it a few times. Um, Okay, Adam, I understand completely. Thank you for stopping by. Good luck with the showing tomorrow. Oh, I hope it goes well tomorrow, Adam. Oh, mosquitoes. Oh. Yeah, the possum is very nearby. I just saw it come out from under the shrubs and go around behind me. Yeah. Hey, Kitty King. Hey, Kitty King, thank you for being here today. I truly do appreciate it. I hope you're doing well today, Kitty Queen. Well, hello, Paul. Hi, Paul. Thank you for being here. Truly do appreciate it. Well, yeah, Paul, sometimes we have raccoons and possums who come over to eat the leftover cat food, Paul. But thank you for being here this evening, Paul. I truly do appreciate it. Nice to see you. I'm just watching the last little bits of the sun go down. No, catitude. I did. I went this morning and looked everywhere for my scissors. I thought they probably ran into the shrubs with them, like the azaleas. I didn't see them. They couldn't have gone far with them. Yeah, Adam, I have done the subcutaneous thing with a couple of cats. It is very hard. And I had to do it alone. I had no one to help me. Um, and it was just like, oh, and the veterinarian was trying to teach me how to do it, and she had this big needle, and they were like, here we go, and I was turning my head and like, no, you can't learn this unless you look. You've got to look. You've got to do this. And my cat Patsy, an orange female. And, I've always heard everyone say an orange female is rare, but she was an orange female named Patsy, and she only had like a half a tail, but it would flipped up. Maybe they're smaller now, Rosemary, because when I did it, they gave me a giant needle with a huge opening. I mean, it was like, and you had to lift the skin and shove it in, and you could feel it pierce. Oh, maybe they're doing it different now, Rosemary. It has been a few years. Well, Adam, I appreciate that. And Adam, it is needed, Adam. I am down to a handful of change, Adam. So I did go to Walmart today and use the last little bit on my debit card. So anything you can send me, Adam, um, I truly do appreciate it and anyone who donated. Yeah, Adam, when I was doing it, the needle was big and had a very large opening. And they would show me the marks on the bag. You need to go down to this bag, much on the bag. And I actually put a nail in the wall to hang up the bag. And Patsy was so cooperative. Um, and I would watch the fluids go, and it was really quick. So maybe that's why they gave me the large gauge needle, because the fluid would go in so much quicker. And but the hard part for me personally was getting the needle in, and she got so used to it she didn't even notice the needle, and it was very quick, and she knew what was coming, and the poor little Patsy, she didn't even struggle. And I'd sit her on my lap and pat her, and put the needle in, and she sat there, and she was so good. It was just shocking. Um, but it didn't take very long, and it kept her alive for almost a year longer. It extended her life for close to a year. And she was 19 when she passed, and we got grooming. Okay, here we go, y'all. Well, hello, Kendall. Hey, Kendall. Thank you for being here today. I truly do appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well today, Kendall. Yeah, Kitty King. It just killed me to put that needle in my cat. Just it was horrible. But it gave me another year with her, and a healthy year. She felt good for that almost a year. And she wasn't struggling. She was still happy, healthy, and everything. And she did not struggle until the last day. Well, thank you for being here, stitching it up. I truly do appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by this evening. Have a great weekend. Thank Oh, that's okay, Adam. I understand people have a lot of things to do. You just take care of what you need to do, and I hope to see you tomorrow. I hope you're still doing your live stream tomorrow afternoon, Adam. If you are, I will be there. In case unless something catastrophic happens, because Adam, it's not going good here, Adam. I don't want to get into details, but it's if you do a live, I'll be there. um, if nothing bad happens, like I say, things are going downhill fast here for me. But Adam, you have a great evening. Wishing you the best with all of your kitties and your showing of your house tomorrow. Yes, Kitty King. The kitty is trying to nurse. Yeah, I don't want to say what's going on. I don't want to bring people down here, but nothing good's happening here. Let's show look at that baby. He says, "Mommy, sit still so I can get my milk." That is so cute. Look at the. We'll turn on the light so we can see that better. That's a lot of cuteness going on there. There we go. Look at the baby. She's ignoring the baby, but the baby's like, lay down, Mommy. I don't know. Hey, John. I was hoping I'd see you tonight, John. Thank you for being here. I truly do appreciate it. No, I truly do appreciate it, John. Hope you had a great day, John. Hope you get to have a nice weekend, John. Trying to get a good. Lay down, princess. Little unnamed kitten's ready for a snack. Oh, that's too cute. Here's little Noah. Here's little Noah. Well, no, John, but I was thinking about you, John. Does that count that I was thinking about you? Hey, y'all look at that glow. Let's look at the sunset for a little while. This is gorgeous. See if that looks better with the light off. Let's give that a whirl. I don't know if that makes a difference. Princess has left the baby kitchen and is now in my lap, y'all. She's like, no, I don't have time for that kitchen. I need to snuggle. Okay, Princess. Well, hello, Richard Vasquez. Thank you for being here, Richard. So nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, the kitchen is coming over too. Here comes kitchen. And I got the baby kitten and mommy cat in my lap. There we go. There's the baby kitten on my knee, everybody. Oh, it's down. No, they ran away with them, Rosemary. The raccoon literally picked up those scissors and ran to my left with the scissors in its mouth and ran away. Just carried them off like they belonged to them, Rosemary. And there's a lot of azaleas and everything, a whole row of azaleas. And I went around and looked because the house is right over there, and I looked and I never saw anything. God only knows what they've done with my scissors. Thankfully, you can get a cheap pair for almost nothing. Possum's here, everyone. It's possum time. Possum time. For those of you who enjoy the possum, let's get the light going. Possum is here. John, my mother is crazy about figs. I wish that I could get some way of getting some of them figs for her. Not that she would know at this point in time. But no, oh no, cat and possum confrontation. And here's the little possum. This shows 18 people here. Oh, 22 people here. Well, thank you to 22 people who are here. I got 18 thumbs up. That's great. Oh, glow time. It's what they call the magic hour. Beautiful. Beautiful. Make that look better. Yep. There's a beautiful glow back there, everyone. No, John. No. Um, I wish there were. I had to use my last little couple of dollars to go buy this cheap bag of cat food. So I had like $6 left on a debit card, and but I didn't expect to see it today, John. I figure it will be tomorrow or Monday. Yeah, I know, John. But hey, Adam sent me something from North Carolina that took 2 weeks. Literally, it was just a envelope with the sticker in it from the place that I suggested he donate to. They sent him a little sticker and a card thanking him for the donation, and he sent it to me. 2 weeks to get here. But I've gotten things from California in a on a Saturday, so I expect maybe I'll get it tomorrow or Monday. Hopefully. Yeah, I don't know. Like John, I never understood why what Adam sent me took 2 weeks, and what someone from California sent me for my birthday took from Monday to Saturday. So maybe Saturday or Monday I might get it, because I really need it, John. It's uh, if I don't get it, I'm going to have to go pound another ring to get by. Rosemary, we used to have fig trees here, a couple of them. And my mother would go crazy for figs like me and chocolate. She treated figs like candy. I mean, she loved those things. And my grandmother, my uncle, they all loved figs. Okay, you couldn't have paid me to eat one, okay? Me? No. And they were like eating them, going, oh my God, this is so good. And I was just freaking out watching them eat those figs. Seriously. Of course, I am a picky eater. And when we had a severe heat wave and drought in 2011, or if you say 2011, however you say it. I mean, we had a severe heat wave and drought for months and months and months. We had a dry winter, which normally our winters are very rainy. And the fig tree died. And my mother got so angry with my uncle, like, well, you could have watered it a little bit, just enough to keep it alive. And my mother was so angry with my uncle for letting the fig tree die. I would never try them. They're like, you don't know. They were like, my mother would say, you don't know what you're missing. It's the best thing ever. It's better than candy. And I'm like, I don't want to find out. It's just nasty looking to me. But I am a picky eater. So that's me. But my mother, yes, that's what it looked like to me, Rosemary, like bugs. It looked like bugs. But technically, Rosemary and everyone in chat, a fig is a inside-out flower blossom. So that's why it looks like that. So the stamens that would be in a flower, instead of poking out in the center of the flower, it's inverted. So it's just an inside-out flower blossom. Do you eat from your cactus, John? Really? Really, John, you eat that? See, I'm a picky eater, y'all. And I've heard of pawpaws. I'm not exactly sure what they are. I do kind of know what a pawpaw is. I've heard of pawpaws. I've heard people speak of pawpaws, but I'm unsure. I have seen them sell the prickly pear paddles. I guess you call them paddles. In Walmart. I don't know what they're using them for, but here we got possum here. It's the possum. Well, John, I would love to hear what they taste like. I know a lot of people in Mexican cooking use them. Catitude, I think pawpaws are just some sort of small fruit tree that only lives in the South, maybe? I could be wrong. Yeah, John, I think on the inside they are like custard. They're kind of soft and squishy, aren't they? Is my understanding of a pawpaw. Like, you peel it back and it's sort of smooshy. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know. It was something frightened the possum and it left. So we'll admire Princess in my lap. Of course, she's leaving. There's the unnamed kitten. But no, I've heard a lot of people talk about pawpaws and how good they are. But I've also heard a lot of people talk about a lot of things and how good it is. And I don't agree. Kitty King, I'm not a big fruit person either, Kitty King. My mother treats fruit like candy. And when she stopped shopping, I would have to go and buy fruit from her. And I was like, oh no. Hello, Sebastian. Christabel, thank you for being here this evening. Thanks for stopping by again. So nice to see you. And they grow, pawpaws grow on like the side of a creek or something. There's the possum, you know. Yeah, the possum is having a great time. You know, I don't mind the possum. The possum doesn't seem to be aggressive, but them raccoons, yeah, John, that would have something to do with it being near a river. They do like moist areas. Oh, there's Princess. What you doing there, Princess? What you doing? And anyone here who is not familiar with Angela's Critters, it is a excellent channel, a very good friend of mine, and she shows a variety of things. Lots of good cooking, excellent recipes. Possum fight. Possum fight. So do check out Angela's Critters. Yes, Catitude, they are scissor thieves. I shouldn't have thrown the scissors. It's my own fault, Catitude. Now we have two possums, everyone. One, two. We know, I think, the raccoons would win because possums just roll up in a ball. Kitty King. I think the raccoons are very aggressive. The possums are shy. Raccoons would always win the fight. Oh, there's the kitten. Yeah, Kitty King. The raccoons are mean. That's why I threw something at the Oh, there they are! No, they're here. They just ran the possums away. It just proved my point. Raccoons would win. Look at how they're snarling. Listen to them. Raccoons will win. The possums run away like scared babies. These raccoons are going wild here. Oh my God. They are snarling and grunting. Yes, Rosemary, they're young. Here comes the possum. Like, hey, I was eating there. Okay, I'm afraid of the raccoons because they're very aggressive. Possum, raccoons. I need something to throw at them. I really want them to go away. I don't like them. Let me throw this bowl at them. There we go. Okay, let's go. Well, that didn't do anything. That was very ineffective, everyone. Very ineffective on getting rid of a raccoon. here. Go. You scissor thieves. I don't have any more scissors to give them, Catitude. Oh my God. Get back. They do frighten me because they can be aggressive. Well, hello, Mac 10. Get out of here. I'm going to back up, y'all. I'm backing up. That's too close for me. That's too close for me. I'm backing up. They're snarling. They're very aggressive. I don't want to be involved with the raccoons. Let me pick up this bag of kibble. They'll run. I've seen them run off with giant bags of cat food. That big 14 pounds of cat food. Pick them up and drag them away. Seriously. I don't have anything to squirt them with, Rosemary. And yeah, I hit them with the bowl yesterday, Rosemary, and all they did was attack the bowl. And then when I threw scissors at them, Rosemary, they just picked up the scissors and left. Yeah, Mac, they're after the leftover cat food, yes. There's the possum. The possum says, I'm going to sneak over here and see what I can find. Yes, Mac 10, yesterday on my live stream, I thought they were too close, and I had a pair of scissors that I used to open the cat food. And I threw it at them, and one of them grabbed the scissors in its mouth and ran away. I've yet to find where the scissors went. Yeah, everything will eat kibble. Like everything will eat birdseed. When I put everything eats the birdseed. I'm backing up again. They're getting closer. I'm just going to stay away from them. Because they're snarling. Y'all might not can hear it on camera, but they're like snarling. I don't want no. Everything eats kibble. Everything eats birdseed. They're not. These animals are not reading what's written on a bag. I've had fox eat my birdseed. Skunk eat my birdseed. They don't care what's written on the bag. They just see calories that they can consume. And they don't care if it's designated for a cat, dog, a bird, a rabbit, a chicken feed, whatever. They just won't. They're snarling. They mean business. That's why I've backed up. I don't want them getting close to me. Well, Catitude, everybody seems to love the birdseed, though. I've sat there and watched a fox chowing down on my birdseed. I've seen whole families of raccoons, everything. Get back! Get back! See, they're not even afraid. Get back! Back! See, they're not even afraid of me. They're not even afraid of me. Now they're in the watering hole. I guess they need to hydrate after all that. It's like, yes, now we must get some water. Hey, Cersei! Oh, they're leaving. Goodbye, raccoons. Thank you for leaving. I have no room for you around here. I wouldn't be surprised if they went after me holding the bag of kibbles. And I mean that. They meant serious business. Hey, Cersei, thank you for being here this evening. I truly do appreciate it. We're having raccoon drama here, Cersei. Oh, John, it's almost impossible to keep the squirrels out of your bird feeders. Just you might as well say it's a squirrel feeder also. I'm glad the raccoons are gone. They're not. I know a lot of people think they're cute, and they are cute to look at, but they are very aggressive. There was a lot of snarling. Yes, I heard that, Cersei. I saw that in the comment you left me about you had a cat, a kitten from a raccoon attack. Yes. I would rather they not be here. Yes, Kitty King, they will eat, the squirrels will eat the kibble, the bird seed. I mean, animals are not reading what's on the bag. They're just saying, here's some calories, let's eat. That's just, how it is. Well, I'm glad the raccoons are gone, and they didn't come after me. And and yeah, we have it in our head that this food is meant for a dog, this food is meant for a bird, and this food is meant for a rabbit. And well, hello, Christopher. Well, some of the cats are bigger than the raccoons, and some of the cats are smaller than the raccoons. So it's a variable. But we have it in our minds that this kind of food is meant for this animal, and this kind of food is meant for that animal. But it's just all food prepared in different ways, and they just see it as calories. That's how they're looking at it. Oh my God, Kitty King, that sounds horrifying. We're talking about many years ago. This is like 1989. It's story time, everyone. 1989. We just moved. My husband had a new job. It took him out of town. I didn't have a car. And I ran out of dog food. He had a lot of big dogs. And I had money, but I couldn't convince any. He was supposed to be home on the weekend to take me shopping. I had no car. I lived out in the woods, way out in the middle of nowhere. And I couldn't convince anybody to take me shopping. Well, he was supposed to be home that weekend, but something happened and he had to work over. And he didn't come home that weekend. And I needed dog food, but no one would take me to procure that dog food. But I had rabbits at the time, and I had cooking oil and flour, and I made doggy rabbit pellet dog food. So I took the rabbit pellets, cooking oil, flour, whatever else I could find in the house, stirred together and made a big pan of food for the dogs. Yes, they ate it. And he's like, why were you giving my dogs rabbit food? And I said, because your family members would not take me to buy the dog food. So if you're upset that your dogs were eating um, rabbit food cooking oil, go talk to your mama. Go see what mommy has to say about it, boy. Because I told him I had no dog food. Now, I had the money to buy it, but I had no one to take me there. And so he got all uppity with me, but this old girl knows how to get uppity right back. And, but the dogs survived. They had green poo-poo because the rabbit pellets were green and the dogs were making green poo-poos. But no, I couldn't get, I'm like, I was going to do my shopping. I had the money from his paycheck, and I was going to do my shopping that weekend. He had to do overtime, and no one would take me. So, yeah, Kitty King, that's how people are. But he fussed at me about it. Yeah, because he's a man. But it meant overtime, and overtime was good. And I had no food left in the house. I had only bought enough food for a week. And they bought over a whole chicken. His sister, my sister-in-law, said, Mama says to give you this chicken. It was a whole chicken. Well, I didn't know what to do with a whole chicken. I had never cut up a chicken. And it's the one and only time in my life I had ever attempted to cut up a chicken. And they're like, well, you have no food. Here, have a chicken. That was their words. You have no food. Here, cut up this chicken. I did not know how to cut up that chicken. But I had some knives and I hacked away at the chicken, and none of it looked discernible chicken pieces. And I had some pancake mix. So I had pancakes and chopped up chicken bits. No, it didn't have feathers, Kitty King. It was like you buy it in the store all wrapped in plastic. But I'd never cut up a chicken, and I've never, still to this day, the reason they did it was because they knew I didn't know how to do it. My mother-in-law was a B-I-T-C-H. It rhymes with witch, but starts with a B. And she knew I had never cut up a chicken. And she sent over a whole chicken knowing I wouldn't know how to process it. And so, but I had some pancake mix, and I hacked away at that chicken, and I said, well, next time I'm going to make sure I have enough groceries in case he has to. Because my husband worked away. I'm not trying to say he was working overtime. He was working in Alabama. I live in Louisiana. So my husband was in Alabama, and something happened with the tank he was building, and he couldn't leave to come home for the weekend. So that's some clarification. It wasn't that he was just working late. He was 2 states away in Alabama. Hey, Share Bear. Thank you for being here, Share Bear. I truly do appreciate it. Hope you're having a great evening. Thanks for being here. We just had raccoon possum drama. Yeah, I mean, she knew I had money to buy groceries. She knew I didn't have a car. I lived right next to them. She knew my husband was 500 miles away in Alabama. And she said, here, have a chicken. And I'm like, oh, good Lord. And so he fussed at me about what I fed his dogs. And I said, go talk to your mama about it. Go talk to mama. I don't want to hear it. Go talk to your mama. Oh my God, John. Yes, let's do dance. I need a dance. Yeah, Kitty King, I do. I cook daily also, and I do not like it. Nope. I wouldn't mind doing it, say, 5 days a week, or actually never, 1 or 2 days a week. But um, I unfortunately have to do it every day. Oh, spine ticks. It would be so nice to find a man or anyone to do the cooking. I'm so tired of it. Yeah, I don't mind it occasionally, Kitty King. It's just at some point in time, wouldn't it be nice to not do it? But it's better than starving, I guess. Princess is going to sleep on her blanket. And there's no possums, there are no raccoons, they're gone, thankfully. Yeah, well, our choices for eating here, Kitty King, are limited. There's a gas station down the road that has those. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. A Hunt's Brothers Pizza. They do frozen pizzas, but they put whatever toppings you want on them. But they're way overpriced and way overpriced to be just a frozen pizza. And other than that, I'd have to go to town, and it's mainly fast food. We do have a Chinese place. Surprisingly enough, we have fast a Chinese place that has a buffet, and I used to go there occasionally, but um, that ship has sailed. Yeah, nothing delivers out here, y'all. Um, Kitty King, nothing except like the UPS, FedEx, post office, but nope. I have to drive to get anything I want or need. Well, there's Minnie Moo. I'm going to rest my hand here. And if I do go into town, it's Sonic, Burger King, um, McDonald's. And I don't eat hamburgers. That's not my thing. It's also, we do have a Popeyes and a Pizza Hut. And the Pizza Hut is good, but very expensive. And I definitely cannot afford Pizza Hut. Oh, we got a cereal here. It's Effie snuggle time, y'all. Look at here. Well, John, what a sweet thing to say. My husband was not a real man. He was a little baby boy. A little baby boy who was never there for me. Never. He was only there for me to say, "Where's the money? I need some money. I need some money." He always had his hand out for money. That's about it. But anyway. We got Effie here. Hey, Effie. Effie snugging. Ain't you, Effie? I was wondering where you were. You're late for your snuggles. You're late for your snuggles. Give you some pets. Pets, pets, pets. He's purring. It's a happy Effie. Yeah. Ethereal's video of him rolling and meowing is doing quite well for me, y'all. So, I do need something to go well for me in my life. y'all, my husband would cook. My husband did cook more than me, to be fair, but because he just didn't like what I cooked. I like to cook healthy things, and he liked to put as much saturated fat into his veins as possible. So somebody said, well, your husband doesn't like your cooking because you're not putting enough fat in it. And he wanted garbage, and I tried to cook healthy, nutritious meals, and he was not interested in a healthy, nutritious, low fat meal. He was interested in garbage. So, so he would rather cook what he wanted to eat than me cook what I thought he should have. And last time I saw him, he was pushing 400 pounds. So you have fun with that, little boy. You have fun with your 400 pounds you're trying to tote around. You're unrecognizable, waddling around like a hog ready for the slaughter. And now I'm on a tangent about my ex-husband. But I'm like, you enjoy your well-fed meals, and this old girl's sitting here waiting for you to say bye-bye so I can get your entire Social Security. So anyway. Kitty King, I saw my husband from a distance years ago, and I did not recognize him. I literally did not know who he was. And I heard his voice, and I'm like, oh my God, the monster is here. That's literally what the monster's here, because he's a monster. But he was so big, I honestly did not recognize him. And then I heard his voice from across the yard, and I'm like, oh no. Maya, no, this is Princess. Let me find Moo. Okay, we have Ethereal, Princess, and there's Minnie Moo, Maya. Minnie Moo. Let's see if I can find Moo. Get up, Bethy. Minnie Moo's hunting. Minnie Moo's hunting. There's Minnie Moo. There's Zinfandel. And let's see. Here's Moo. For all of you who love Moo, the wildcat, there is Moo. And as long as I don't get too close to him, we can observe him. I didn't like being married either, Kitty King. I did not like it. And I am happy that it's over. I never, ever once considered getting married again. And everyone always says, oh, you're going to want to be in a relationship again. And that's been 22 years ago. Never even got close to considering being in another relationship. Never. No. Let's get around here. We can see his pretty face. I'm not going to bother you, Moo. Well, hello, Rabble Bama Boy. Thank you for being here, Rabble Bama Boy. Truly do appreciate it. Hope you're having a great evening. Trying to observe Moo. Oh, I nearly fell over a tree root. I am doing well, Rebel Bama Boy. Thank you for asking. Hope you're doing well, too. Gotta watch where I'm backing up. I'm backing up. I can't get too close to him because it will startle him and he will run. Spine Ticks, I think you're making up stories now. That you like the Hallmark Channel. I don't believe you. Maybe it's true. And there's Moo. He's comfortable. He's not disturbed. I'm staying far enough back that he doesn't get upset. I hope maybe y'all see his little crooked smirk on his face. He does seem very content. I don't want to bother him. There he is. There's Moo. Can I zoom with this? Let's see. Okay, I'm zooming in. Okay, y'all? Zooming. I'm getting this an experiment. Can y'all see his little crooked smile? Hey, Moo. Hey, Moo. So many people love him some Moo. There's the Moo. Oh, yeah. Rebel, I miss every cat that I ever had. I still mourn for every cat I ever had. And I've had a lot, but each one was special and different, and I miss them all. Hey, it's Judy. Hey, Judy, I'm trying to zoom in on Moo without frightening him. Thank you for being here, Judy. I truly do appreciate it. I don't want to get too close. It'll scare him. He's keeping his eye on me. Hey, Moo. I'm going to stand back up. Well, thank you, Rebel. I appreciate that. Yeah, any help I can get on my channel, I appreciate it. I'm trying to grow my channel. I'm hoping I would like to hit 9,000 by the end of the year. I know that's probably not going to happen, but it would be nice if I hit 9,000 subs by the end of the year. Sort of a goal. I know I won't hit it, but it doesn't hurt to have goals. We got some rolling. Effie's going to roll in the dirt. No? Okay. He was going to roll till I put the camera on him. Oh, look at what we got going on here. Mommy and baby. Hey there. It's mommy and baby. Well, it's a goal, John. I'm at almost 8,200. John, I'm very close to 8,200, John. So that would only, I know it's an outrageous goal. Okay, I'd be happy for 8,500 by the end of the year. I'd settle for 85. Hey, Moo came over. Hey, Moo. Hey, Moo Moo. Hey, baby Moo. Okay, we had some buffering. I'm sorry about that, y'all. There's Moo, the baby kitten. And I'm happy the raccoons are not here, even though many people enjoy seeing the raccoons. We have hydration going on over here, double hydration. Ethereal and Princess are both participating in rehydration. Y'all have fun with that. Go over here and look at the little baby kitten on the blanket. Oh, she came back. She gave the baby some sugar. And now the baby says, I'm going to nurse. I'm going to nurse. Oh, you take care of your baby, Princess. Yeah, a catitude, I know. I do need to name it. Just got to think of the right name. It's a very sweet kitty. Got to have a very special name. Got to get to know it. I'm procrastinating on it, catitude. What you doing, Moo? Are you trying to sneak it back over, Moo Moo? There's Moo. There we go. Yep, the kitten is nursing, or attempting to nurse. Oh, this button right here. There we go. Well, anyway, y'all, it has really been nice visiting with all of you. I do need to go inside, make dinner for my mother. Hope I can get her to eat. Uh, Good news, I did get my mother to eat a little bit of food last night, really late. A few handfuls, like a little bit of food. I have to hand feed her now and everything, but I was successful in getting her to eat. I don't want to bring anyone down. Just letting y'all know what I'm going through. It's nothing good. And I do appreciate each and every one of you being here. I really do. It means so much to me. And otherwise, no, those damn raccoons are back. They're playing in the watering hole. Good Lord. Yeah, Rosemary, it's not going good here. If I were to tell you what's going on, Rosemary, you probably wouldn't believe me. Y'all go away. There's no food left. Yeah, leave. Um, so anyway, I do need to go make dinner and give my mother water. She cannot drink water without me giving it to her. She is completely dependent on me. No, I've looked at their catitude. I looked high and low for those sisters' catitude. I think they're in the shrubs somewhere. Um, well, that's so kind of you to say, Spine Ticks. That's very kind of you to say. I appreciate that. And I know we have 16 people here, and y'all are talking about movies, but I do need to go check on my mother and make some dinner. I thank each and every one of you for being here. I appreciate it more than words can say. And it's okay, Judy. I know the time change has screwed everything up. I understand completely, Judy. Thank you all for your comments on my videos. I love you too, Connie, Judy, Catitude, my Kitty King, John, Spine Ticks. I'm sure I'm leaving somebody. Judy, I said Judy. Ruth. I love you all for being here. Ruth, I love all of you. And look, that's so cute. Look at the cuteness. So, good night, everybody. And I do love reading your comments. They cheer me up throughout the day. And really, I look and I see somebody's posting a new comment and it perks me up. So anyway, I don't know if I'll do a live stream tomorrow night. Just depends on how things in my life are going. But good night, everybody. Bye-bye.